you nothing. First and foremost, I must thank God for making it possible for me to become a Christian, and then to be a part of this wonderful and beautiful family of brethren and sisters. There are many times in our life where we are up and down. There are many times in our life that we feel like quitting the church as well. But somehow, somewhere, the little voice tells us that is not the way to do things. And it's so beautiful that we have brothers and sisters, though we may have our own rivals of each other's feathers, but this is only natural. Even when you walk along the road, you sometimes get hit by tiny stones that the wind brings to you. So in life, we will encounter them. The important thing is that we must be able to forgive and forget. And I know that this church, though we are small, a family, united kind of church members, we tend to be able to forget and forgive. And this is very wonderful. Now, I do not want to be a chairman for so long. I have to retire and somebody has to take over. But our brethren somehow felt that there is still no succession plan at this time. And we pray that the young brethren like those in the front here will be able to take over. And it's very important because why? We have run our ideas as well. We need young people to bring us to a different height in the doctrinal way. And like Brother Frank says, I've been looking for a church even when I was a very young person. I came to know about God, but I was never a Christian. I took the first Bible correspondence course in 1968 from the Jurong Church of Christ. And I've been always standing back for the results, looking at what 80, 90 points, very good. You know, just like sitting an exam, not knowing what actually am I doing. Just answering questions like exam, not even knowing Christ. And then going to various kind of churches, seeing all kinds of things happening. And for a time I said, myself, forget about going to church. Because there are too many of them. Finally, when I settled down, and I told God one day, I always bargain with God. My wife told me not to stay, but this is the short one I just say. I told God, you give me a daughter and I'll be a Christian. And so I have Melissa. We all became Christian. Right? In 1986 I was baptized. Blank, actually I was a Blank, member of Blank. Then decided to join Ipoh and help in whatever ways I can. Right? And after that I have to leave for some time to go in America. And that also allows me to learn a lot of things. And this is one thing I must tell the youth: do not forsake their family. You may think exam is important, not really. I will tell you the truth. I hire a lot of people in my department who are top class people, and they don't have degrees. Right? Brother Chan Cornell, no degree, no. Right? Brother Cornell, my excellent programmer. Tony is no degree, right, Tony? Excellent programmer. And I went to see my MD. I said, MD, I'm sorry, I failed you. Most of my guys are not degree holder. You know what he told me? But don't worry, I am also not a degree holder. I'm only Form 6 only. So you see, degree is not important. What is important is your attitude, your character. And when you come to church, it's to learn to be a good person. And whatever you do in your job, you are not doing for man, but you're doing for God. Please God, your Father in heaven. So that glory will go to God, not to man. So this is important for young people. You must start to take up the positions that your parents are taking on now. And don't depend on parents anymore. Supersede your parents in whatever you can do. If you couldn't get the next building, you could. You do it. Okay? So that is the challenge that I want all of you to come up. You can be young, you can be also a chairman of the church committee. Not necessarily must be us old people. And we will support you.